Air Bud has conquered everything. Basketball, football, volleyball, golf, heck, even space. But you know one thing he hasn't conquered yet?
What's that?
CIA-approved targeted assassination.
Okay.
That's what this movie is about. Air Bud, the CIA targeted assassin. Dog.
CIA buddies. CIA bud.
We'll get somebody to work on the title.
CIA Air Bud.
CIA Air Bud. Care Bud. So essentially our movie starts out, we have this bookkeeper from the Russian mob. He's like, you know, you see he's packing up his bags. He's trying to get away from the Russian mob. He's in like a hotel room somewhere. And he's like looking through all the windows. He's super scared because he knows that they're going to send a hitman after him. He hears a knock on the door. He freaks out. He like grabs like, you know, his gun out of his drawer or whatever. He goes up and he's shaking. He's looking through the looky hole all nervous like, and there's nobody on the other side. So he opens up the door. It's just a dog. Just your average Golden Retriever. Air Bud.
Yeah, he looks exactly like Air Bud.
It's Air Bud.
It's the Air Bud dog.
And he's like, oh, okay. Not a hitman, just a dog. And he like, you know, leans down and like pets it or whatever. And then all of a sudden the dog like turns around, runs down the hallway. He's like, okay. And then he looks down. There's a grenade at his feet. He blows up and people are like, oh man, you know, somebody just blew up this guy with a grenade. And then you just see like the dog just walking around. You see his legs like, you know, usual suspect style, walking away from the scene of the crime. He's a dog hitman for the Russian mob.
Okay.
Enter our main character, James Franco.
Okay.
Named James Franco. Played by he's played by James Franco. He's got some other name.
Yeah, like Dave Johnson.
Dave Johnson.
Dave Franco.
Dave Franco, yeah. He is sort of like a pencil pusher guy. Maybe not pencil pusher, but maybe he...
Like an analyst. He's just kind of like, I'm mostly just dealing with...
He
I'm
works
mostly
for
behind
the
desk.
CIA. He works for the desk, just controlling drone strikes all day. That's just what he does. He controls drones remotely, takes them into the light.
Well, he wouldn't control the drones.
Yeah, he does
Okay.
from his desk.
Okay, so he's more like Homeland. He's more like what's-her-face from Homeland. She's not really in the action, but she's like, you know, I know everything and I'm really smart and you know.
He's like that, except he controls drone strikes too.
Well, she controls drone strikes too. She's the head of like the drone strike division.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You're like, he's the one controlling the drone.
I haven't watched Homeland. He's like what's-her-face in Homeland. But, you know, we get to know him. We get to see that he's kind of frustrated because, you know, the drones aren't working as well as they used to. The drones aren't working as well as they used to because the terrorists have invested money in anti-drone drones. So it's hard to get close to the terrorists with your drone because another drone will just shoot it right out of the sky.
Okay. Whatever.
So that's his problem.
Sure.
So we go back to the dog. The dog's running home. You see where he's at. You see the two like Russian mobster guys that are handling him. They're like, Sergey, get back in your cage, or whatever. And they're kind of mean to him and stuff. But you know, they still love him. He's he's a lovable golden retriever. They're Russian mobsters, so you know they're kind of mean. But they're trying to get him back into the cage. All of a sudden, fateful day, cat runs by. You know, the warehouse. Air Bud gets distracted. He runs after the cat. They're like, Sergey, come back! And so they go running after him. Dogs and the cat are way faster. They get away. All of a sudden, Air Bud finds him in the middle of Moscow all alone. And James Franco's in Moscow, by the way. Okay. He's like in the CIA, you know,
CIA, Moscow division.
Embassy or whatever. So they cross paths. James Franco's like, oh man, what a cute dog. He's like, I'm lonely here. My family's back in the States. You know, he takes him home to his apartment or whatever. And there, he finds out that Air Bud's trained to kill. Like maybe they get attacked by like a mugger or something. Air Bud takes him out strategically. And James Franco, being a CIA man, like realizes that this dog has been trained to kill, assassin quietly. So he decides to put him to work. He sees this as an opportunity to be able to continue targeting and assassinating certain targets for the CIA without using drones, which aren't working anymore because of the whole anti-drone drone.
Anti-drone drones, yeah.
So he starts using Air Bud to kill terrorists, terrorist leaders, Russian mobsters, things like that with Air Bud.
Well, the CIA wouldn't really care about Russian mobsters.
Russian terrorists. We have this awesome montage where James Franco's calling out all these targets and stuff, and Air Bud is going through killing them, taking them out, things like that. Real strategic CIA, Zero Dark 30 stuff. So essentially, after that, we go through the whole like normal Air Bud-like movie where the Russian mobsters try and get him back. So they kidnap James Franco. They start torturing him. Real dark stuff. And
like
just
Eastern,
like an Air Bud.
Eastern Promise style. Like
Eastern Promise style. And Air Bud has to come back in and has to choose between the old masters and the new James Franco. Okay, and so the ending is like the tits because James Franco's captured by the Russians. Air Bud has to make a choice to kill his old masters to save James Franco. But he does it real cool and strategically. Like, say there's maybe like even 10 dudes in there. And Air Bud has to come through. He rips through a lot of them. He's doing it like he bites one guy's arm, and the guy's like shaking his arm off, causing the guy to shoot one of the other guys, or maybe shoot a barrel, blows up 2 other guys. Cool stuff like that. Takes out a bunch of necks, all kinds of things.
Okay.
So eventually, he frees James Franco. James Franco's like, great, and then they go back to assassinating people for the CIA.
It's like, great.
And that's the end.
All right.
But wait, there's a post-credit scene.
Okay.
It cuts to a cave, in Afghanistan or something like that. And there's like a Osama bin Laden style, like Al-Queda leader who's like there at a table with like all of his lieutenants. And he's like, how come the anti-drone drones are... we've invested all of this money in anti-drone drones and we're still getting killed out there. Mm-hmm. And they're like, I'm sorry, the CIA, there's rumors that they have this wonder dog that's killing for them and stuff like that. And he's like, that's why we're going to even the playing field. And he brings out like a cage that has a chimpanzee in it. And he's like, we're going to need the most valuable primate. So the next movie is MVP versus Air Bud. The battle of the century.
Yeah, the terrorists have trained this primate to be a super terrorist.
Exactly. An anti-Air Bud monkey.
Yeah.
So that's the next one. So get excited.
You could also have another post-credit scene where James Franco takes him back to America, back to his home. And he's outside playing basketball or something like that. And like Air Bud takes the ball from him and shoots it and makes it. And he's kind of like, geez, what else can this dog do? Yeah. What can this dog not do?
What can't this dog do? Yeah, that'd be a good one. And have 2 of them, Marvel style.
Yeah, Marvel style. That'd be the capper. That'd be the one at the end. That's the one everybody's like, oh, that was a pleasant surprise. That's a nice
But the MVP
one is the one that you're like, oh, snap, Thanos is coming.
MVP and Air Bud, 2 franchises collide. So that's the ending.
Okay. All right, yeah. Another great pitch.
Awesome. Well, tell us what you think in the comments below. Did you like this pitch, or tell us what you'd like to hear us pitch next time. Make sure you like and subscribe and check out some of our other videos. I've been Jackson. This is Holden.
Have a good day.
Blam. Death cakes.